What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, My Rusty, coming to you guys live with a brand new Madden 18 video, and today we got a little something different, man. In the background, what I'm probably going to have is like gameplay I did over the week. Probably weekend league or seasons, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's really hard to get gameplay nowadays, but I'll get to that later. But today we going to ask a little question, man. Is Madden dead? A lot of people have been saying that, bro. And it's an age-old question, bro. Is Madden NFL 18 dead? And to make it short, if you just came here to see what I wanted to say, I don't think Madden is dead, but I'll get into details about that. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to split the video into like two halves, In the first part, I'm going to talk about why people or like the community generally thinks Madden is dead, and I'll give my opinion why I think it's not dead. But let's just jump right into it, bro. So I think what really started the whole entire is Madden dead thing is really the thresholds, bro. Like, if you guys know, 91 zone, 91 anything is a threshold for those players to perform at their maximum capacity. I don't know how to put it, so let's put it into these words. Someone who has an 89 zone versus someone who has a 91 zone. The 89 zone probably won't jump routes as much as a 91 zone would, and I think that's where it all really started. So people would do, they would solely look for corners or linebackers or safeties who have 91 zone, and their defense would be insane, bro. Like, you can have a linebacker with low block shedding, low everything except 91 zone, and you cannot throw on him, and if you're using him you could probably stop the run. So it's like that. I think that there was like the minute I noticed that this is not gonna work. I just knew it wasn't gonna work. When I heard about it, I was like, this is not gonna work. And at first, when people first learned about it, everybody was like, yeah, this is cool, man, this is cool. Now we don't have to worry about people doing cheesy routes. But if you look at it now, bro, like, bad players have nice teams and they can win because of their CPU jumping routes that they shouldn't be jumping. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's irritating when a nigga plays cloud flats and the cloud flat checks a hard flat and the cloud. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the corner, if you play in cover 2, he'll check underneath route and an over top route at the same time. It's like, it's insane. It's really insane how crazy the zones are. But I think that's like one of the main reasons why people think Madden is dying. Also, they didn't really add anything new to the game, gameplay wise. They did add, I think it was a new like direct passing button. Like, I don't know a single soul who uses that passing button, bro. When I think you press L2 and target passing, nobody uses it, bro. In the competitive scene, I've never seen a soul use it. I think that was like, it sounded good on paper, but when you put it onto the game, it was just, it's not a good idea. Like, you know how mad I'd be when I accidentally press the button and then the ball goes somewhere random. Like, that it doesn't work. I don't see anybody using it. But other than that, they didn't really add anything new. I really thought they were going to take Ultimate Team to the next level and take a book out of 2K and let us be able to create our own jerseys and our own uniforms. I think back in Madden 12 we were able to do that, but it wasn't Ultimate Team. It was in the I think it was in their franchise mode where you draft your own players, you make your own team. You were able to create your own uniform, and I think you were able to make your own arena too. But it gave you presets. I like what 2K does. Like, you can make your own uniform and you can make your own logo, and you can use pictures you upload online and put on the uniform logo in the arena. That's actually a really creative, innovative idea. I wish Madden did that, bro. I really wish Madden did it, but they didn't. They skipped out on that. Also, a lot of people are saying that like it's because of the same repetitive plays you see over and over again. Like, if you guys play Madden at all, if you play weekend league competitively, you know halfback wham, the deuce close, tight slots, bunch. These are popular formations. You probably face a person who came in the game and stayed in deuce close the whole game and ran angle and ran wham. He would wham it 3 times, third down, tight end angle, and get the first down, and then repeat. That's how it is every year in Madden, bro. Like, this year, every year in Madden, there's always that one play or that one formation that everybody uses that's very effective. Last year, it wasn't more so the offense, more so defense last year that people were using. Like, the nickel blitzes and the dollar, those are really, really popular. Cross-manning was really popular. This year, it's about the offense, bro. Like, people run the ball 24/7 because the run is so effective this year. I don't know, bro, like, the fact that like they know about this and they don't really update any gameplay aspects, like lower the chances of you running the ball and getting like breaking tackles and like getting crazy holes. Like, it's insane. It's really insane that like nothing has changed about these killer plays. Like, the cover 3 beater honestly makes no sense. If you ask me, it's really a glitch, because in real life that would never happen, where a slot receiver would run a streak and a cornerback would not go deep on that, because a cornerback is supposed to play the deepest receiver in real life. Like, it makes no sense. There's a lot of things that make no sense. Also, there's also a new glitch. There's a new swerve glitch And at Madden, they made sure EA had an article telling us the swerve glitch was gone, and what do you know, it's back. Like, come on, guys. Like, you knew about it in Madden 17, you didn't do nothing about it, and somehow, some way, it's back in the game again. So that's actually really irritating in my opinion. Like, it's like, how did the same glitch that was here last year come into the game again this year? Like, how do you guys make the same mistake twice? But you know, it is what it is, bro. Hopefully there's gonna be a patch for it, unlike last year. They didn't patch it at all in Madden 17, so hopefully they're gonna patch it this year. Also, a statement that I've been seeing a lot that kind of makes no sense to me is that Fortnite is killing Madden. Like, are people really comparing Madden 18 to Fortnite? That's a really crazy comparison. Like, if you go to any other community, any other gaming community, let's take the 2K community for example. A lot of, like, if you guys don't know, the 2K community is quote unquote dying too. Like, a lot of YouTubers in the 2K community are saying 2K is dead, 2K is boring. It's the same situation as Madden. And it's funny because the 2K community will say, oh, look at the Madden community, and then the Madden community will be like, oh, look at the 2K community. Like we're both in the same, both communities are in the same place, but the one community thinks the other community is better. It's really funny. It's really funny to see. The main point I've been seeing is like, oh, everybody wants to play Fortnite. I mean, yeah, Fortnite is fun. Like, think about it. When Overwatch came out, no one was playing any shooter but Overwatch. Like, that happens every year. There's always that one game that everybody's playing. And it's just not gonna be Madden, because you know Madden is repetitive. We get Madden every year. Like, eventually we get tired of it. Eventually we've seen everything. We've seen everything Madden can offer us. I honestly don't think there's anything new EA can do to make, you know, Madden like at the top of his league. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen everything. So the fact that people are comparing Fortnite to Madden is pretty crazy, because these are two completely different genres. Like, you really can't make that comparison. But one thing I can agree on is the matchmaking, honestly, because like the matchmaking for Madden is just piss poor awful. Like, I was on my other account grinding, like my farm account, grinding some solo challenges, and like I have like a what's my overall? I think I have like a 86, 87 overall team, and every time I play seasons or I go on weekend league, I go against at least a 95 overall team. Like, what kind of matchmaking is that, yo? Like, you guys, they don't really value the new players. Like, if you were to hop onto Ultimate Team right now, and then you were to go find a match, 9 times out of 10 you will not be matched with someone with the same overall as you. And what sucks is, like, I match against people I can beat, but the only reason I'm losing is because their team is good. Like, there needs to be a difference between skill and me spending money and getting good players, because I trust me, bro, I've gone against a lot of people better team than me, and I whooped them so bad that they quit. With at least, I've done it before, bro. Like, back in the days when everybody was hitting 90, I was still like an 83, 84, and I was beating kids with the best teams at the time because they were not good at the game. But now that the community players are in, now that everybody knows what plays are popular, it's harder and harder to beat these kids who just run halfback wham, the pitch, the stretch, because I can't stop them because their team is good. But if I had a better team, and I could probably blow up some of their runs. But it's, like I said, bro, like it just stems from them not updating the game, them not patching what's overpowered. But at the same time, you gotta understand, you don't want it to end up like the 2K community, because like, think about it, in the 2K community, like jump shots and stuff like that, like when they see that the jump shot is overpowered or people are hitting too much shots, they patch it, and that ruins the game for everyone. Constant patches is gonna ruin the game. So I can see why it's a good thing they don't patch it, but also there's a bad thing they don't patch, you know, the effectiveness of these plays. But you know, it's EA, bro. It's their game. I ain't telling how to run the game. So like I said earlier in the video, I don't think Madden is dead though, because like if you really think about it, I guess you can say it's dead on YouTube, like making content wise is dead, but like as a community, as the game progresses, there's a lot of people playing it. I never had a problem finding lobbies, and also like if you go on Reddit and other forums, people are posting Madden topics every day talking about the game. So like, for real, it's not really dead. It's just dead in the YouTube scene. And if you really, and also YouTube is a small percent of people who play Madden. Now you gotta understand, that's the thing for a lot of communities. Like even the Call of Duty community, like the YouTube community is a really small portion of it. Like look at Infinite Warfare. Like it's like the most disliked video on YouTube, but like it has a bunch of likes on Facebook, bunch of retweets on Twitter. Like it's crazy if you really think about how different it is from YouTube versus the actual community, bro. Like millions and billions of people play Call of Duty, but like I think the channel only has like a couple million views. Like it's not really a good representation of everybody in that community. So like I said, like Madden's dead in the YouTube community, but like everywhere else, Madden is actually like flourishing. Like I think I think like a lot of new people are playing Madden. You're seeing a lot of up and coming people on streams and stuff like that. Like it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. But I like the fact that they added Weekend League this year. I think Weekend League really changed Madden for me because I was not about to play seasons another year. Like I'm not about to just stick and play seasons every day. The season rewards were getting worse and worse, honestly. And even this year, the season rewards are really terrible. Like I won my Super Bowl and I got an elite pack, a fucking elite pack, bro. And guess what I got? A 91 overall elite player for winning a Super Bowl. I won 7 games, 3 games in a row, then my Super Bowl, and I get an 81 overall player, which is pretty ridiculous. And also, I think the introduction of lower overall elites, like the 81 elites, 82, that was really slimy, bro. Like honestly, bro, it made the elite, those elite packs way more worthless because there's a bigger pool of elites. But at the same time, what it did, they took away items from packs. That way, you know, packs are just strictly players. But at the same time, it's really dumb, bro. Like if you lower the overall for a card to be elite, that just gives the elite pool it just makes the elite pool bigger. So when we pull elite packs, the chances of us hitting an 81, 82, 83 overall elite is so high versus us hitting a 90 overall elite, which I thought was so dumb when they introduced it, bro. When I heard about it, I was like, this is so dumb. But I digress. Honestly though, but Madden has been doing some good things though. Like Weekend League, like I said earlier, Weekend League was a good addition. Like they reward good players. All you gotta do is play games and you can get really good rewards. I mean, in the beginning of the year when I used to play Weekend League like religiously, my rewards were insane, bro. I was pulling like legends, I was pulling flashbacks at the time, bro. I think they lowered the chance of you getting something good because nowadays I don't get shit for my rewards, bro. Like I'll be lucky if I hit a 90 overall for my rewards, and I'd be hitting gold 1, elite 2, like bro, it's really insane. Also, I like all the content they put, because look at this week, bro. Like Madden put out like content all week, like 5 straight days. We get new players, new solos. A lot of stuff has been going on, so like I like how they constantly give us stuff to do, so we're never really bored. Like I've been grinding solos for like a week, bro. Like I'm not, and I like it because I know I'm gonna get something good, so I like that fact that they update the game a lot. Then this week they added Night Train Lane 99 overall Ultimate Master, and it's way easier to get versus Sean Taylor. So I think, like, yeah, EA they actually came through this year. I think this is the best Madden in recent times, bro. Like y'all gonna kill me for saying that, but I honestly think there's like, so much more to do. Even though like the microtransactions is just piss poor awful. But that's EA. That's just gaming in general. Like every single game, the microtransaction isn't the best thing about it. But other than that, like Weekend League is cool. I honestly think this year's Madden is way more competitive. Even though people do run the same plays over and over again, there are counters and ways to stop, and usually the person with the most skill will win. Like most likely, if you have a better skill than your opponent, you're gonna win. There are flukes like that, but there's not as many flukes as the other games. Like think about it, bro. Madden 17's aggressive catch was insane. Like every Madden, there's always that one factor. Like y'all think that because you're experiencing something bad this year that this game is bad, but think about the other years in Madden. Y'all think that the old Madden are so good, but y'all forget about all the bad stuff it had. Like yo, Madden 17, bro, has got to be the worst Madden I ever played, bro. Aggressive catching was so insane. Like bro, 4th down, 5 seconds left, you up by 7, nigga throws the ball up, aggressive catches with Julio Jones, mosses your corner and runs for a touchdown. How many times did that happen to you? But anyways, man, I just want to get this off my chest, bro. Like I've been seeing this a lot. Is Madden dead? I don't think it's dead. I think in the, like I said, in the YouTube community is dead, but like overall we have a lot of new players. People are playing Madden every day. You see streams, people are playing Madden. Streams be hitting at least like 400, 300 viewers depending on who you're watching. So I don't think it's really dead in a sense, but the way EA is handling it, it might eventually die. But you gotta understand, Madden is the only football game we have, so and if you really think about it, it can't die unless another football game comes through and takes over the throne, which is not gonna happen anytime soon. Anyways, man, I just have to get that off my chest, bro. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that. So man, if you enjoyed the video, if you like what I said, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let me know, guys, what do you guys think? Is Madden dead? Let me know in the comment section down below. I will respond to like any comment, bro. Like I'm actually interested to see what the community thinks. So it's been your boy, My Rusty, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.
YS on the beat, boy.